Stay with us. Got the Rush updates coming up at 6:08. Right now, 5:49 here on the Todd Don Show. And in the world of business, Dean Foods, the world's largest milk producer, they have filed bankruptcy protection. They're trying to secure some financing to try to trudge their way through the new world of dairy products. So this is the largest dairy provider, milk provider in the United States. Well, this new world involves less lactose. The market for milk alternatives is expected to surpass $18 billion this year. Wow, that's some data that was cited just yesterday. Now you tack on falling prices and retailers like Walmart shifting to private label brands. Dean is literally caught between a rock and a wall in this case. It's a pretty interesting story.
Well, we knew that milk experiment wasn't going to pay off. We knew that wasn't going to catch on.
Right.
That milk thing.
Well, listen.
Nobody likes milk.
Now, Dean's sales down 7% in just the first 6 months of this year.
Dang.
Profits sank 14%. Shares have lost 80% value so far in 2019. They got a real problem at Dean's. Well, Dean's is in talk with Dairy Farmers of America about a deal in which the DFA would buy almost all of the Dean's business. A dairy aisle mainstay that produces Land O'Lakes, Organic Valley's milks. Dean also said it's secured $850 million in financing for existing lenders. Now, per capita, liquid milk consumption in the United States has declined by more than 40% since 1975.
Wow. Well, I was just thinking about my personal situation. I don't drink milk that much anymore. No. I used to eat cereal every morning. I stopped doing that. And I can't think of any other examples where I would have a glass of milk. I haven't had. When's the last time you had a glass of milk?
Years. It's been many, many, many years.
Honey, I'll have a glass of milk.
Yeah. More and more people are using, almond milk and a variety of nut milks that are out there.
Right. And if I do buy milk, it's HEB brand, So, there's so much competition out there for these folks.
Yeah, they're having a tough time.
Yeah.
But now they got a plan to file bankruptcy protection and possibly some kind of deal with the Dairy Farmers of America.
Feel like I need to start drinking more milk.
Got this story on on my LinkedIn page at Todd Jeffries.
Feel guilty right now.
It is 5:51. Google partnered last year with Ascension, the country's second largest health system, gaining access to detailed medical records to tens of millions of Americans that didn't even know it.
Google will store the data of Ascension's 50 million patients in the cloud, then use that data to recommend treatment plans or even new doctors. Under federal health laws, the sharing of information between the tech giant and Ascension is legal, even without the direct knowledge of patients or doctors, but it has many concerned about data privacy. Google says it's understandable that people want to ask questions about our work with Ascension, with the ultimate result not just digital transformation, but also improving patient outcomes and saving lives.
Now, Ascension, a nonprofit health system, includes 34,000 providers who see patients at more than 2,600 hospitals, doctors' offices, and other facilities across 21 states, including the District of Columbia. There's a new report out this morning which says that it's actually more dangerous to be a millennial.
This report comes from Blue Cross Blue Shield, which says American millennials have a much higher risk of death than Gen Xers did at the same age. The report cited a higher rate of depression, hyperactivity, and accidental deaths like drug overdoses, putting the number at a 40% increase in mortality rates for millennials compared to Gen X. Furthermore, the high cost of health care, coupled with lower income and savings for millennials, makes it less likely for the group to be able to afford or seek health treatment. A similar report out earlier this year says millennials are more likely to die from things like drugs, alcohol, and suicide. John Saucier, Fox News.
All right, we're learning that they're just like the rest of us. There you go. It is 5:53. Mixed martial arts fighter ended up at the center of a fight between protesters in Oregon. You seen this video?
A scuffle between American flag-waving demonstrators and protesters in Oregon led one flag waver to intervene.
Stop. You go to jail. Relax. You had to have it. Relax. Now you got it. You're going to jail.
Tara LaRosa seen on video pinning a woman to the ground. Witnesses allege the mixed martial arts pioneer got in between two women who had gotten physical with each other. LaRosa argued with the protester while they were down on the ground, accusing her of provoking the people who were waving flags. LaRosa adding that the woman bit her chest in retaliation, causing an open wound. Wow. Police in Portland are now investigating this incident. Matt Napolitano, Fox News.
It was a pretty good fight. She was able to pin her down on the ground. Like the way your big brother might do to a little brother.
Right.
Just kind of sit on you and maybe drop a loogie down to almost hit your nose and then suck it back up. That's what it looked like.
Way to go, America.
It was hilarious.
Way
man.
to go, America.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It is 5:54 here on the Todd Don Show. Stay with us. We'll take a look at Austin's on-time traffic in just 1 minute. We got the rush update coming up at 6:08. A lot to get to. Colin Kaepernick has a chance to get back in the NFL. And Hillary Clinton, she says, well, she's getting she's getting a lot of pressure to get back into the presidential race.
Uh-huh.
We'll explain in their own words straight ahead. 5:54, as you know, allergy season is upon us. And I know for a lot of you, that's bad news. You got a pocket full of Kleenex, right? Just about every day, and people around the office calling you snotty. Well, you don't have to live that way. Typically, this time of year, I'm a little congested because of seasonal allergies, but not this time because I'm on drops from Aspire Allergy and Sinus, formerly Texan Allergy. Just a couple of drops under my tongue throughout the day. No big deal. Very easy. And they're the best at diagnosing what you are allergic to. Then they're going to have several customized treatment options just for you. Very easy office visit to determine exactly what you're allergic to. And you may be surprised. You may be allergic to some few things that you just didn't know about. Go to Aspire Allergy and Sinus and set your appointment. The whole process is very easy. Call them at 813-2074. That's 813-2074. Or you could visit their website, aspireallergy.com. 5:55 and a check on traffic. Here's Donald.
Really looking pretty good out there right now. Just seeing typical delays.